As we mentioned earlier, each Jupyter model includes a collection of customized apps that allow them to be deployed in various project types easily and with far less setup time. Jupyter apps are selected when opening a new project file and are dependent on Jupyter I/O configurations 4, 8, or 12. Each app has its own set GUI that reflects the intended function and the available control parameters for the chosen device. Once an app is chosen for a specific site file, it cannot be converted to another type. That said, you may have multiple site files with different Jupyter apps for the same system stored on your host computer. Only one of these site files can be active at any given time. It's critical to understand as well that if you push an alternate site file to the DSP, all unsaved changes to the previous Jupyter app may be overwritten. Depending on the Jupyter model used, available apps for that specific model is displayed in the dropdown list. Note that the Jupyter 8 is the only model where all apps are available for use. For complete app details and a printable cheat sheet, please download the Jupyter application chart that is linked below this video. Once an app is highlighted in the list, a brief description and a signal flow breakdown will appear in the window to the right of the selection menu. The Preview button opens an HTML example GUI of the selected app in your computer's default web browser. This allows a visual examination of the app layout prior to initiating the project file. External controller IDs are app-dependent, and an HTML document listing all assignments is available via the View External Controllers button. Both the preview and external control information are stored locally within the control software. The application will use your web browser for display, but an active internet connection is not necessary. Once opened, all apps have the top-level area in common, which include the current app in use, home and system buttons, audio level meters for both inputs and outputs, and the Jupyter model. The Home button brings you back to the default main page for the app. Features and controls available on the home page will vary based on the active app. The System button opens a page for selecting the type of noise tones, the level of noise, button for engaging logic outputs, and an app version display on the bottom. Again, the Home button brings you back to the default main page for the active app.